Welcome. I'm Richard Hosno, and I'm your host for the Wisdom of Love series. In the Wisdom of Love series, I share with you a range of insights capable of bringing more love into your life starting today. I've shared the wisdom of love from the perspective of Jesus, Krishna, Buddha, and Yogananda. I've shared the wisdom of love as expressed in great love songs with a wide range of artists, including Dolly Parton to the Beatles and much more. In this episode, I share the wisdom of love from the perspective of one of the greatest researchers on the topic of love. Dr. Dean Ornish first broke into the public awareness with his breakthrough book, Dr. Dean Ornish's program for reversing heart disease, the only system scientifically proven to reverse heart disease without drugs or surgery. Okay. Importantly, the process and results he achieved at Stanford have since been replicated by numerous other doctors. For these episodes, I share profound insights about love from his breakthrough book, Love and Survival: 8 Pathways to Intimacy and Health. And I build on these insights with practical next steps you can take in your life. So let's get started. Now, the importance of the Dean Ornish's book is the comprehensiveness of how it covers the topic of love and intimacy and survival and all of that. And part of what you need to cover when you cover love is the other side of it, which is loneliness. So here's a quote from the book on that topic. Loneliness and isolation affect your health in several ways. They increase the likelihood that you may engage in behaviors like smoking and overeating that adversely affect your health, and decrease the likelihood that we will make lifestyle choices that are life-enhancing rather than self-destructive. Woo! They increase the likelihood of disease and premature death from all causes by 200 to 500% or more. You have to pay attention to that. Independent of behaviors through different mechanisms, many of which are not fully understood. We know the impact, but we don't fully understand how all that happens. I have a pretty good understanding of it once you realize that we're beings of energy. And energy of loneliness is a negative energy that impacts everything in your body. A deeper subject for another day. In short, anything that promotes a sense of isolation often leads to illness and suffering. Anything that promotes a sense of love and intimacy, connection and community is healing. Close quote. He gets to the key message very nicely and very fast, even though it's a wake-up call for many people. So I'm just going to touch briefly on the importance of loneliness. I'm going to touch briefly on some things we can do to reduce loneliness so I don't kind of leave you hanging out here. Some of these are very obvious, but others maybe not so much. You can join groups or clubs. By definition, you're not lonely by yourself. Although you can be lonely in a crowd of people, in a group of people. I fully get that and understand that. But it's engaging with people, okay? So participate in community events, hobbies, and classes. Engaging in shared interests can foster connections. Key word here is engaging, shared interests, okay? This one I love. Adopt a pet if you don't have one. My golden retriever's over here. Wow. I can't be alone when he's around. He follows me wherever I go, and I love it. So pets can provide companionship and help reduce feelings of loneliness. Next is practicing mindfulness, a form of meditation and self-care. Activities like meditation, exercise, and journaling. Journaling is a way of bringing out the kind of vague stuff that's in you so that you can better understand what you're dealing with. Attend local events, community events, workshops, and focus on quality relationships. Okay? Developing a whole network of shallow relationships can actually accentuate loneliness. So nurture deeper connections with a few people rather than spreading yourself thin across many. Implementing these strategies can help foster connections and reduce feelings of loneliness over time. This is not flip a light switch and all of a sudden it's gone. It takes work. It takes time. It takes commitment. It takes consistency of purpose. Okay? All of that. Well, as always, thank you for listening to this episode, and I look forward to reconnecting with you soon.